There's something about the name Maserati that makes people's ears prick up. Tell someone you've just bought a brand new BMW, Audi or Merc and you're likely to get an indifferent meh.
But mention Maserati and it instantly evokes images of the Italian Riviera, exotic luxury and speed.
This is the Maserati Levante GTS, and as luxury SUVs go, it ticks just about every box. And if you're after a bit of fun, well, it can do that for you as well. With its 3.8 litre V8 engine, built by Ferrari and outputting 410 kilowatts, it can get you to 100 kilometres per hour in just 4.2 seconds. Now for a 2.1 tonne SUV, that is seriously quick. From the front, it does look a little bit like a Mazda CX-5. But as one of the best looking SUVs on the market, that's no bad thing.
It rides on 21-inch alloys with big red Brembo brakes, although other colours are available. And I really like the frameless doors, which also soft close with a satisfying click.
Inside, it's all about the leather. It's everywhere, it's premium, and it feels great. The switchgear comes from the Fiat Chrysler parts bin, and although it can feel a bit plasticky, it is fairly solid and well built. I really like the screen in the centre console. It's nice and big and very clear. The only problem with it is the software. It's substantially the same system you get in a $28,000 Jeep Compass, and a Maserati frankly deserves better. I love the top-down parking view. It makes getting in and out of tight spots in car parks a breeze, and of course the system also comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Sound is handled by a 14-speaker Bowers & Wilkins surround system, which does a magnificent job of drowning out the exhaust note, although I don't know why you'd want to.
Overall, the interior just doesn't feel quite up to the mark, especially at this price point. It just doesn't feel European, it's more American. Sitting in the back seat? Well, forget about it if you're 190 centimetres like I am. My knees are scraping against the seat in front of me and I'm also touching the roof liner here. Pity because the seats are very comfortable. The kids will love it. Tall people, not so much. Open the fully powered tailgate and you get 580 litres of room in the boot, which you can make even bigger with the 60/40 rear folding split seats. There's also a rear pass-through as well for long objects like skis. Now let's get to the fuel consumption. It's not pretty, but what do you expect? It's an SUV with a V8. 13.3 litres per 100 kilometres. But really, it's all about the engine noise. Put your foot down and there is a little bit of a lag until the revs build up, but once that glorious sound starts coming out of the rear end, it's hard to wipe the smile off my face.
This is a loud car no matter how you drive it, but if you really want to make your presence felt, just flick it into sport mode. This opens up the exhaust, holds the gears longer, and also lowers the air suspension by 40 millimeters, making the car more aerodynamic.
The steering has a really nice feel to it. It's nice and weighty with plenty of feedback without being too exhausting to drive like the Maserati Ghibli can be. Starting at $265,000 and as spec'd here closer to $300,000, it's more expensive than the equivalent BMW, Porsche, Audi or Range Rover. But of course with those you don't get that magnificent V8 symphony out the back and that air of exclusivity that Maserati brings. It's just the interior that doesn't quite meet that sense of occasion.